Welcome to the Elevator Showcase. I'm so glad you're here on a July evening. It's beautiful, except for it might storm. So hopefully everybody is safe and sound. Fingers crossed. If it's your first time being here, thank you so much. If you've watched one of our shows before, I'm grateful you're back. I'm Ashley Whitehurst, here to do a little bit of housekeeping until we before we get the show started. In the booth running our show is Bruce Holtman. Please throw him all the love in the chat. I swear on my life, the show would not exist without him. He is everything. So please be sure to give him all the love in the chat. All right, so here we are. What is the Elevator? It's part of the Trident Network, which you're streaming on right now. This is the Twitch stream for the Trident Network. Trident Network produces all kinds of content, videos, podcasts, shows like these. So be sure to check out their schedule with all the other good stuff they've got going on. So you are watching us on Twitch right now, which means you're probably doing it for free, but hopefully you've subscribed by now. But if not, please consider subscribing. It really helps make our channel get boosted. It helps all the artists on this channel get boosted. A basic subscription is only $5, which is less than you pay for seeing a show in real life. So I don't know, throw out some $5. And if you've been holding off because you owe your friend for a wedding gift, now is the time to do it. You could pay them back and then also pay for a basic subscription. There's a really cool Amazon Prime subscription network hookup thing you can do that can actually give Trident at no cost to you that subscription. So every month as part of your Prime membership, you get one free Twitch subscription and you can make it this one. I have no idea how it works because I hate technology, but I will drop instructions inside of the chat and you can figure it out on your own. But please subscribe, please, please, please. We are, again, like I said, we're the Elevator Showcase. And what we are aiming to do is do away with all the gatekeeping, amplify artistic talents in whatever medium that people want to do their thing in. And we like to pride ourselves on being accessible to anybody. So if you are in the middle of Alaska, we want to see your stuff. And also thank you so much for streaming, because I think it's probably like 2 o'clock. I don't know, math. It's like the afternoon where you are. But thanks for being here, Alaskans. Anyway, we have a great show lined up for you today. I'm so excited. We've got 20,000 people signed up. We've got Serena Williams is going to stop by. We've got storytelling. We've got Simone Biles stopping by. We've got the entire U.S. soccer team stopping by. We've got
We interrupt this program for a special broadcast from Eden Grove's Town Council.
Yes, everything's fine. Everyone stay calm.
Just stay calm. Stay calm. Yes. Breathe.
Stay calm, Eden Grove.
Calm down, Eden Grove.
Please do not panic. Just calm down.
Even though we are under a tornado warning, which is why we're here in Councilman Richard's basement.
We're here to inform you that we are currently under a tornado warning, and those of you who are listening who are Eden Grove citizens should immediately find a safe place under the ground.
Yes, completely. It must be 5 feet or more. Just get under the ground, stay quiet, and stay safe, and listen to our voice.
And while you're there, your village council, are going to keep you entertained,
yes,
informed,
yes,
and
just calm,
cared for.
We're
here to care for you.
And to put a name to the voices that you're hearing.
I'm Richard.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Raju.
We're your
Eden Grove
Council. We practiced that 7 times.
Yes, and this time was the best. Great job, team.
I like the 6th time, but a little better, but that's okay. That's okay, because everything's okay here at Eden Grove.
Yes.
Yes. Everything in Eden Grove
is
always fine.
It's always fine. Everything at Eden Grove is pristine, perfect, and punctual. But today we've got a little hiccup.
Yeah, just a small one.
That's the first bad thing that's ever happened.
Calm down, Susie. Calm down. Relax. Breathe. Eden Grove is a place of tranquility. We're going to get through this. Mother Nature will not damage us.
Here's the thing. Tornadoes earthquakes, tsunamis, they're not normal for Eden Grove. Eden Grove is usually a safe place, first of all, and then also just a fun, great place to be.
Yeah.
Eden Grove is that town that you want to live.
Yeah, 100%. I learned to skip my first rock here.
Me too.
Nice.
I think I taught my friend to skip his first rock here.
That was me. That was me.
Hey, you know how you skip rocks? It's across a calm pond.
You can't do it in an ocean.
You can't do it during a tornado.
You cannot. Relax. Calm down, Susie. Calm down.
Well, we are gonna guide you through this night tonight. We're gonna make you experience feelings of deep calm, sereneness, and we're gonna help you ignore that tornado as long as you're under the ground.
Yes, please get under the ground now. If you're not there now, please get there now. I urge you to get on the ground so we can keep you calm.
Here's the thing. We know that in order to maintain this sense of stability and calm in Eden Grove, that you're going to need more than just us telling you, calm down. Even though that should work.
That should work, because normally that will work. But this
our
time,
experience is that often people need more.
Yeah. And we're going to give you more tonight.
We're going to give you more.
Yes.
While also keeping you informed.
We're going to keep you informed. We're going to let you know some of the news later on. You're going to hear from a lot of different people about a lot of different things. But we're going to start with a little song. And this, we hope, will instill a sense of deep
relaxation and calmness.
And tranquility.
And just understanding of like, this is all happening for some reason, right?
Yes.
Like this has got to be happening for some kind of reason.
100%.
Anyway, here is
this first song comes to us from Eden Grove Middle School music teacher Natty Nathanson. Natty Nathanson.
A great member of our town.
Very talented.
A great representative, really.
Yeah, he's like, he checks all the boxes.
Yeah. So here he is with his song. I got to look at the name.
Driving East.
It's called Driving East.
Hi, I'm Nate, and this is my song, Driving East at Daybreak. Driving east at daybreak, the sun is in my eyes, the trees along the road washed out with morning light, and I can't hardly see. I saw my niece and nephew when they get so tall. It seems like only yesterday when they learned how to crawl. And where have I been? I'm always running. I'm always running. I'm always running somewhere. The backyard gate is rusted. The grass is at my knees. There used to be a garden now filled with weeds, and yet it's still in bloom. I'm always running. I'm always running. I'm always running somewhere. Nature takes its course and time takes us all. Spring turns to summer, driving east at daybreak. The sun is in my eyes. Thanks.
Wow. Wow.
Nate Natherson, the thing about that song is that he really is always running.
He is.
Every morning, 6 a.m. on the dot, running.
In the halls at his
running it.
school, which he should not be, but everybody like that's Nate Natherson.
Well, he's got a purpose, right? He's running to tell other kids not to run in the hall, and that's important.
Yes, that is. That's 100% truly important.
Yeah.
Well, I like how the song mentioned trees and nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
All things that grow.
We want to hear from you, Eden Grove.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. How are you feeling right now? And we want to hear, do you have any advice about tornado maintenance?
Say that again about
tornado maintenance.
Tornado maintenance. Yep.
Or just that's what we call them.
Yeah.
Here at Eden Grove, because we don't like to call them the real name. It's like Voldemort.
I would like to say something.
Go ahead,
Susie.
I would like to say thank you to Doc's Drugs in downtown Eden Grove for sending me a sedative via drone.
Thank you so much. And I enjoy giving her that sedative. I never gave anyone a shot before, but I felt so much power in it. And I think she's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I feel really, really good about this.
Yeah. Just calm down, relax. We're going to get through this. This is one hiccup. This is the first ever hiccup ever in the history of this town. And this town been around for over 300 plus years.
Yeah. Well, but before we move on to our next diversion, we have some breaking news to talk about.
Oh, yes.
Hello, Eden Grove. I am not Ned Havenkamp, who usually gives you the news.
Yeah.
Ned's a coward.
No.
Ned couldn't be here.
Ned stayed safely in his own basement.
Which is good, but come on, Ned.
Yeah. So I will be delivering the news this evening.
I hope you can do it as good as him. But go ahead.
The search continues to replace the Jameson Farms artisanal cheese stand at the weekly Eden Grove Farmers Market, held on Saturday mornings in Stanley Eden Plaza downtown. Organizers are looking for a producer who hand makes a variety of high-quality cheeses and also packages them tastefully and artistically. The cheese stand has remained vacant since former resident and fifth-generation cheese expert Jonna Jameson suddenly and unexpectedly relocated last year.
That still hurts.
Local vendors such as Butt Crackers and the Olive Pit are especially eager to see the vacancy filled. Butt Crackers baker Sylvester Daniels commented, "It's no Gouda for a food market to not have artisanal cheeses.
Preach.
And I cannot bear the thought of another farmer's market season without them." If you or anyone you know is skilled and dedicated enough to become Eden Grove's premier cheesemaker and cheesemonger, please contact Park District Events Manager Dwayne Swenson at dswenson@edengroveparks.gov.
And so here's what's making me so upset. That we still haven't found an adequate replacement.
It is unacceptable.
It is so unacceptable.
The cheeses at Eden Grove's Farmers Market bring people from miles around.
It was a jewel in our crown.
And now it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. And, and I feel like it might be our fault because we assumed we were going to have them for generation after generation. So we never dared to even try to have any other handcrafted cheeses here. And now we're paying the price.
Running Man in the chat brings up a good point. And we do want we want to encourage you to engage in the chat. Please engage in the chat because we want to keep each other comfortable and safe together. He says artisanal cheese is hard.
Well, that's just his opinion.
Unless it's a brie, which is soft.
Which is true.
I think he meant difficult.
Oh, Well, then yes, they are difficult, and that does make a lot of sense.
And so it's hard to find someone when we've been through a long period of downtime with the farmers market and lost a large crowd.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the payoff for artisanal cheeses has dropped dramatically.
Yeah, I mean, it's shockingly just low and non-existent.
I feel like talking about how difficult and how unrewarding making artisanal cheeses is running contrary to what we would like to do, which is to replace.
Yeah. Okay.
What
yeah.
I'm trying to say is that the person who makes artisanal cheeses next is going to have to want to do it from the day they were born. It's going to have to be a passion and a
in their blood. It's in their life stream.
They can't not do it.
It's a calling.
What they used to say, what someone told me once was, son, if you can think of anything you'd rather do than make it artisanal cheeses, then you should not make artisanal cheeses.
You should not make it. You should not make it.
Because it's the most,
that's why
hard.
I became a village council member, because there's nothing in this world that I would rather do than be a village council member.
That is something new. We never
For
knew.
Eden Grove.
That's
we knew
beautiful.
you loved it, but I didn't know it started that young. And I am so glad to be next to you on this council and feel your love and energy for your passion for this council.
Let's hear from someone who's not a part of this council for some reason. Let's hear from Jackie.
Jackie Longfinger.
The filthy millennial.
That's what the kids call her. I
The
don't know
filthy
why. I
millennial.
think it's kind of rude.
I think it's her fingernails.
Just kidding.
Well, it has officially been 1 week and 3 days since I turned 30. Did I accomplish what society expected me to accomplish by the age of 30? Fuck no. Here are the top 3 accomplishments I have achieved while being 30. First of all, just dancing how I want to. Number 2, making out with a random guy at the bar, and instead of asking the usual question like, his name or where he's from, I asked him who he voted for in the 2020 election. And his answer alone, I unapologetically ran away from him. There's no video evidence of this. It's just, it's a funny story. Number 3, making it on the Jumbotron at a Cubs game. So yes, those are my top 3 accomplishments so far that I have achieved within a week of turning 30, and it feels pretty great. Cheers.
Well, hey, Jackie.
Hi, Eden Grove Council.
Are you staying safe, Jackie?
Yes.
I am.
You're below the ground, right?
Yes, first.
Yeah, I'm on the 4th floor of my building.
Jackie.
And how many floors are underground in your building? Are there 7 floors underground?
And you're on the 4th one, which is slightly above those?
Wait,
No, there are no underground floors. But you guys, I'm on Hinge right now, just like swiping my way through basements and trying to find someone.
Okay, well, wow.
That's a good plan, because I don't want to have to worry
that's-
about you. The sedative is wearing off.
Yeah.
That's an efficient use of time, except one thing I would say is that the Eden Grove Baptist Church mixer could be a better place to find that special someone.
Yeah.
Jackie, I'm with you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Jackie.
They did have that speed dating.
That was fun.
The speed dating mixer.
That was fun. But you know what? Those guys didn't have basements. And what you need to do right now is find someone on a basement.
You need to find a basement. That is, I really can't get past it. You're saying you're 4 floors in the air and a tornado's happening right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything outside my windows touch down yet, so I think I'm okay. But
You're not okay. Get in the bathtub as soon as we're done.
yeah, but like I gotta go through Tinder, and then I gotta go through Bumble, and I gotta buy a subscription to Match really quick.
Hey, Jackie, it just feels like being single is hard for you right now. Is it?
Oh, Jackie.
Do you have
Oh, Jackie.
do you
Jackie.
have anything you're looking for in that special someone
Yeah.
besides a basement?
I mean, it's literally just a basement. I literally just need a basement right now.
Well,
That's really
Yeah,
the most important.
Yes, that's so important. Enforcement. That is so
It
important.
is an imporchment. A basement and an imporchment would be really valuable.
Yes.
Because after this tornado, you know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to go outside and check out the debris, what's going on, new sense of community. And if you don't have an imporchment, then you have no way to invite people up for sweet tea.
Yeah.
And
Or
after,
to,
sorry.
No, go ahead, Jackie.
I was going to say, I hope you find a good dancer to match you.
Same. Because I mean, after this tornado goes through, there's going to be at least 6 new engagements on Facebook. Like people are going to get engaged after this severe weather.
Yes, weather tends to make the hearts grow closer. I read that once on an article.
When you face death, like we are right now.
That's true.
It brings us all together.
It does.
It
Well,
does.
I just want to let you know, we as the town council, we do officiate weddings. So if that special moment happened, all 3 of us would be there to officiate that wedding.
So what we're trying to say is once you're not single, we're here for you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that so much. Will you guys like cover venue costs and caterers?
No.
No, but hopefully we'll get you some artisanal cheeses for that.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Fingers crossed. That would be so Gouda.
Thank you so much. Thank
Love
you
it. Great
so.
fun.
I just got.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, wow. So good. Oh my God.
Don't die alone, Jackie.
I'm willing to travel. So someone please hit me up.
Well, Jackie, we have to let you go because we're about to, speaking of bringing people together, these are 2 people who have been together for literally their entire lives and 9 months before that.
Yeah.
They've been squashed together.
They were conjoined for a while.
Oh, they were attached together and then they were surgically removed from each other, which has to be traumatic. I mean, birth in and of itself is traumatic.
Yeah,
but if you're a conjoined twin coming out and then having to go through the whole rigmarole, I would like to say, of getting
separated.
Separated. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
Well, without further ado, we would like to introduce you to, you've seen Natty Natherson.
Yeah.
Great man. Great
Awesome.
supporter.
Now
of
you're going to see his brother, Matty Natherson, the school janitor.
Yeah.
At the Eden Grove Middle
And he
School.
just so happens to be extremely adept at the trombone. So here he is, Natty Natherson, with his very own special contribution to our thing that we're doing, where we're diverting you from the tornado.
Yes.
Here he is.
Say come. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You see the positioning and the hand movement? Wow. I
And
didn't know he was that
can't believe-
coordinated.
Did he write that song himself?
No.
I feel like it was not an original. I heard the tune before.
Oh, is that even legal?
We have to look at the guidelines, the town guidelines to find out.
Okay, we'll pull them up. In the meantime,
until we know that was an original piece by the Natty and Matty Natherson.
Well done, guys. That was just fantastic. I loved it. And yeah, I think we should hear another one.
No,
Well,
I want to talk about
Thank
how
you.
I had a crush.
I just mean one day, right?
All right, I felt like you wanted it right away. Could we?
One day in the future, I would like to hear another one.
Understood.
In the meantime, Susie, what would you like to say?
I want to say how I had a big crush on Maddie Natterson
Who didn't?
when I was a sophomore in high school.
Did he know? Did you tell him?
No, I was too shy.
What?
He sat 3 seats ahead of me in biology class. Mr. Mons was our teacher. And
Yeah,
I was envisioning the seat location. Perfect.
and I remember we had to choose lab partners to dissect the frog.
Yep.
Yep.
You didn't choose me, did you?
No, I chose Maddie.
You did.
But I was too shy to talk to him the entire time. I dropped that little cotton ball of the knockout drugs.
Yeah. So,
But what I don't even remember what we used to knock the frogs out with.
well, first of all,
Knockout drugs.
yeah. How did you guys grade divvy up if you didn't talk? How do you fairly give the accurate grade? Because somebody might have did more than the other.
Maddie was too scared. I was too scared to talk to Maddie, but Maddie was too scared to cut open the frog. So I did that part.
Okay, nice. You do have a
So,
very
yeah.
steady hand.
Well,
noticed that.
I was in that class too, and every girl had a crush on Maddie, and I just had to hear about it all the time. And in particular, I had to dissect a frog all by myself. And I convinced myself that my imaginary friend, John, was real.
You know what? I remember seeing that picture in a yearbook. You were socializing. Like each picture still frame felt like you were talking to someone. And I was like, is someone next to him?
And I was like,
yeah.
like
Wow.
this.
Okay.
But every time he was not really there. People didn't know that, but it's true. He was not really there. He was just an imaginary friend.
Well, you
named
gave
John.
off their energy. So I want to say you did a great job there.
So it turns out that Maddie has submitted another song.
Oh, yeah.
I know some of you didn't think that was coming, but it was. Maddie and his friend Natty have another song, and we're gonna let you hear it right now. Here it goes.
Yeah. Okay, now I know that was an original song.
Yeah, I believe it
Yes,
was.
that 100% original.
That's good. Has anyone looked up in the guy laws whether we can actually use the previous song? Because if not, we're gonna have to go back and take it out.
Well, you know what? That song was never played with a trombone before, and so
Yeah, I
that's
think
an
that counts.
original. That counts.
It's in the laws say if you cover a song using a trombone, you don't have to pay any royalties.
Yeah, you
Oh, that's
actually
good.
own rights to it now. So
Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, people don't know, but the trombone is the best, the most sacred instrument in Eden Grove.
Yes.
I wonder if that's why I was so in love with Maddie, and Natty just was never as attractive to me as Maddie. It must have been the trombone.
it had to be that, but Maddie is the more attractive twin. So, but that's understandable too.
And he was playing the trombone from an early age, really right after he got separated from Natty.
Yeah,
He sort of took that as a way to sort of have an identity outside of
and
being
it
a
worked.
conjoined
And it
twin.
worked. It
Yeah.
worked so well.
It's important when you're not only a twin but a conjoined twin
Yeah.
to make sure that you have something
You
you're
establish
known
your
for.
own identity.
Yep.
Something big and glaring.
So
like a
if-
trombone
if
or like
you
weird
are
hair.
If you are a former conjoined twin and want to make your mark in the world, artisanal cheeses.
Ooh,
That is a way.
That is such a
That's
way.
great. So if anyone would like to apply for the artisanal cheese maker application position, just send us an application
Yeah, we'll take it
for that position.
It's just 3 lines. Just fill it out. Just say
We're
why do
interested.
you love cheeses. Where can you start.
And until we get an application, we are gonna just keep playing songs from Maddie's trombone and his and Natty, his brother.
Oh,
We're not gonna stop until we receive a application.
Do we have another one?
Yes, he sent us 17
Oh.
songs, and we are not going to stop playing them until you send us applications for the artisanal cheese maker position at the Eden Grove Farmers Market. It's one of a kind, world renowned. People come from up to 5 miles around.
To Dwayne Swenson at the Park District.
Yeah, he'll receive it, but he'll let us know. He'll text us and he'll let us know once we receive notice that he has received applications. So
Yeah.
here we go again. Maddie and Natty just playing it up. That is
It's
beautiful.
Beautiful.
So
Oh,
beautiful.
The connection.
It really warms my heart. You know,
Wow.
brotherly love is the best kind of
It
love.
is the
Oh.
best kind.
I wish I had any siblings.
I felt so calm during that session, and when they locked eyes,
I
I just went into.
I was imagining that Maddie was looking at me like that.
You
That was
saw this. That's so silly. That's so silly.
I was just imagining that I wasn't alone in my childhood.
You were though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you go back there? It wasn't a good time.
Well,
for
it
you.
brought me back there. That brought me back. It was the kind of like brotherly love that you see and makes you really mad at your parents, you know?
Yeah. But you know what? Right now, let's just keep everybody calm because there's a tornado outside. And we just want everybody to know that these are moments in life.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Whoa.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's the phone.
I heard
Hello.
a phone
Hello.
call.
Hello.
Hello? Is there someone there? Oh,
Hit the right
Pick up
button.
the
No,
button.
no.
Button.
Hit the right button. How about
Our
now? Can you
producer.
hear us? Hey, hey.
Oh, who is
Caller, who is this?
we're gonna need wait. Is this a prank call? We're gonna need your real name, sir.
Yes.
First,
Yes.
middle, last, and then also any suffixes.
Yes. Any suffixes or nicknames or
Aliases.
oh my God.
Are you serious?
Oh my God.
This is really happening.
The
We have a sir. We have a knighted. Oh, okay. Calm down.
Are
calm
you
down.
coming from Scotland,
Ooh,
sir?
calm down.
Are you coming from Scotland? Are you interested in this job and you're calling from Scotland?
That happens.
Oh,
That
yeah.
happens every time. That happens every time.
Lots of people. So can I ask you a question? And this is just like, no offense, but why did you not study abroad in Eden Grove? If you're going to come to the American States. Oh, yes.
that
and I
makes
always
sense.
said
I do
that.
understand
Yes,
that.
we're too pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Well, yes. And we are offering a stipend
Yes.
to a cheese maestro.
Yeah.
Maestro is such as yourself.
So one of my questions I have for you is, how many generations have your cheese making equipment been in your family? That is so important.
Mm-hmm.
That is so important to me, because this is a job, this is a lifetime position. And already you missed out on some of your lifetime here in Eden Grove. So
Yeah,
we need to
Yes.
figure out how old are your equipment.
Sir,
So,
answer the question, please.
please.
Including your cheese making equipment.
So I'm getting word that perhaps people on Twitch can't hear Bruce. Is that still true? People in the chat cannot hear Bruce, and I think it's worth acknowledging, because I think we need to tell them what's happening here. Is that true? I can't tell. That is true. All right. So what you need to know is that what's his actual name?
Sir.
Okay. Well, look,
Sir
short
James.
story is we found a cheese artisan. He's
Yes.
from Scotland. He
Yes.
loves Eden Grove. He almost visited it, except it was too expensive.
He studied
Yes.
in Wisconsin, and he's from Scotland. And that means that we don't need to play any more songs from Maddie.
No.
And in fact, we don't need to do anything, because I also just got word that the tornado has flown away to Tartan Springs. It is now going to stay
Where
in Tartan
it belongs.
Springs, where it belongs.
Where it belongs.
Tartan Springs can just
Yes.
live there.
No one will mind if that town is wiped off the map.
I
Not at
won't.
all. I won't even shed a tear.
And we are just so thankful for everyone's like willingness to settle in and hunker down
Yes.
with us.
And stay
here
with us
on
in this
Eden Grove.
time of trouble.
Yes. And I want to say with absolute certainty that was an anomaly, and we're doing our best to figure out how to prevent those anomalies. And we just glad
No
that
more
you-
tornadoes.
No more tornadoes. We're glad that you guys stayed with us this time, and we hope that you stay calm.
Stay calm, Eden Grove.
Calm down, Eden Grove.
Please.
And now let's return back to our previously scheduled programming.
Okay, I feel better. Tornado warnings freak me out, so I appreciated that interruption, even though it was completely obtrusive, but I appreciate it because I feel better. I get very nervous during storms, and this is a very true story. I get very nervous during storms, despite having grown up in the South, where I was privy to tons of hurricanes and thunderstorms. I'm okay. I'm dealing with it. Thank you so much, Eden Grove Town Council, for that. Thank you so much for just completely distracting all of us. I feel better. Eden Grove podcast season 2 is coming out this summer. So if you liked what you heard, please check that out. And you can also go back to the first season and listen and find out the real truth of Eden Grove. It's spooky. It's spectacular. It's wonderful. Please give it a listen. Give it up for Nate Erickson, Richard Clark, Jackie Wiles, Susie Carroll, and Raju Ben in the chat. Those are all of our performers tonight. I will let you figure out who is who, although it should have been pretty obvious. A special shout out to Bruce, aka Sir Cheeserton. I don't know, something like that. He is our guy behind the scenes, but also is always down to do a quick on the spot bit. So give him all the love in the chat too. Hey, I hope you were able to subscribe during all of that. I know somebody who did. C2, thank you so much for the 5 gift subscriptions that you kindly gave out. We really appreciate that. And for everybody else, hopefully you'll have a chance to subscribe now, or maybe in the future. You'll think about it once the tornado passes. Thank you so much for being here. For everybody else, we appreciate you being here every other Wednesday night and chatting and engaging and throwing all the love to us as we create content in new and creative ways. Again, we are part of the TriNet Network, and you can check them out on the trinetnetwork.com or this Twitch for other shows. Our next show is July 28th, and if you'd like to be part of that, please let us know at elevatorshowcase@gmail.com. Anyone can submit, as long as you don't submit like really bad stuff, like racist or homophobic or transphobic or sizist or all the other bad things, right? We're better than that. We can rise above and make really good art that doesn't involve punching down. So if you want to be a part of that, please submit. We would love to have you. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for going on that ride. Eden Grove Town Council, thank you so much for butting into this show. We appreciated it. Bruce, play the music and roll the credits.